Hey, we're back. I'm leaving this up as the background. Hopefully the sound's working now.
Hold
Is
on,
it?
Hold on. Yep.
Based on the
Yep.
scream that I heard from the other room, the sound is working. Anyway, hi there, folks. Sorry for that brief technical delay, but we've got another episode of Fast Facts Live for you tonight. As I mentioned in silence, I am your host, your quizmaster of ceremonies, Dan O'Keefe. Again, we apologize for that, but it's over now, and it's time for trivia. Also here today, producing the show, making sure the sound is all fine and dandy now, it's Tom. Hi, Tom. How are you?
Well, I was fine until the sound didn't work. It was a weird bug that I've never seen before on a server I haven't turned off in about 6 years.
I'm interested. What happened?
It feels like 6 years. It was just, literally, this computer just runs for Fastfax. It's the computer that receives our video. It literally just sits there waiting for us to log into it. And then it shows our video, and when we sign off, it just goes black, and then it sits there for a week until we turn it when we use it again. No settings change, no whatever, and then it decided, oh, I'm just not gonna remember this audio output. I'm gonna go to the built-in speakers rather than go to our video switcher.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it's a server I set 6 months ago and haven't touched.
Love it.
Yeah.
I did just receive a message that the sound isn't synced. I don't know if that's us.
Synced? You want to be in sync?
I want to be Justin and JC and Lance and Chris and Joey. I want to be in sync.
All right, you're in sync. I am not in sync. I don't know why, but that doesn't matter.
That is very bizarre.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're really off.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Tom, I love your face.
I'm going to refresh my
everyone's
browser.
scared.
I will be right back.
Okay. So as Tom is refreshing, I'll be here. Sound is working. He's back. He's switched sides.
How about now?
Look at
Yeah,
that.
That looks
Look at that. Now you're in sync. We are nothing but fixers of technical difficulties. That's us. That's what we do. I say us. That's Tom. That's what he do. Anyway, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye.
I'm still
He's
here.
back. How are you?
I'm all right.
Good.
How are you?
I'm okay. Good.
We're both okay.
We're both okay. Yay.
Smile through the pain.
We have rules here on Fast Facts Live in case you've never played, or if you have, here's a refresher. The quietest rules around. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Sans sound. We have a small game today. 6 teams here. We got Tarzan's boys, Lucy and Desi, solo now, Alaska or Bust, team name, and Afraid of Grape Spiders. Thank you all for being here. Let's get into the game. Quick warning, I'm pretty sure our breaks will be shorter than usual because it'll be pretty quick to score. Anyway, round number 1, May 24th. As the background says, May. Question number 1. In 1607, on May 24th, what British colony was officially founded, the first permanent one in North America? 20 seconds. Question number 2. In 1844, what American inventor transmitted the message, "What hath God wrought?" from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore? 20 seconds. Question number 3. In 1883, what bridge is open to traffic after a whopping 14 years of construction? 20 seconds. Uh-oh. Question number 4. In 1935, on May 24th, the first game at night in MLB history is played in what city? And question number 5. On May 24th in 1940, Igor Sikorsky performs the first successful single-rotor flight of what vehicle? You should all be very proud of me. I pronounced Igor Sikorsky correctly. That is it for round number 1, Double or Nothing. If you also initially read that name and was like, yes, it's pronounced Igor Sikorsky, because that is what I initially thought. But no, Igor Sikorsky. What a strong name. That's just one of those names that's really good to say, fun to say. Sydney Sweeney. That's another one.
It's a good one.
Bones Highland.
Sikorsky is the name of a company too, which manufactures the things that the question was about.
I was thinking Swarovski, and I'm like, I don't think those fly.
Also, like Swarovski, it's a really good name to be a company, like a strong last name that's distinctive, and
yeah, it doesn't work if your last name's like Blort
or O'Keefe.
Hey now,
unless you have working hands. Do you have working hands?
So on to round number 2. Round number 2, bands of brothers and sisters. We're going to give you 3 songs from each band, and you say what the name of that band is. And they're all siblings. Question number 1. Closer, where does the good go? And back in your head. 20 seconds. Question number 2. Wonderwall, Champagne Supernova, and Don't Look Back in Anger. What's the band? Question. It's only I was saying a stupid joke before we came back. I'm gonna say it again. It's only a Champagne Supernova if it's produced in the Champagne region of space. Question number 3. How deep is your love? Staying alive and more than a woman. Question number 4, band number 4. Kokomo, I get around, and wouldn't it be nice? Never heard these songs before. Question number 5. The Wire, Gasoline, and Pray to God. I hope you follow us on social media. 20 seconds. That is it for round number 2. Double or nothing if you are in a band with your siblings. If you are, you should be practicing. Before we go to break, I want to give a quick shout out to our patron, Austin Sackett. That round and the next round upcoming were written by him as part of his Patreon perk. You too can write a round of trivia if you want. All you have to do is sign up for our Patreon. But we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have the answers and more questions, so don't go anywhere. Hey, we're back. Let's go over the answers for rounds 1 and 2. Starting off with round number 1, May 24th. Question number 1. In 1607, what British colony was officially founded, the first permanent one in North America? That's everybody's favorite colony, Jamestown. Different than Jonestown. They did have Flavor Aid at this one, though. Question number 2. In 1844, what American inventor transmitted the message, "What hath God wrought," from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore, Maryland, I assume? That's Samuel Morse, inventor of Morse code and the telegraph. Question number 3. In 1883, what bridge is open to traffic after 14 years of construction? No, it's not the Verrazano Bridge, unfortunately. That was much later. It's the Brooklyn Bridge. Question number 4. In 1935, the first night game in MLB history is played in what city? That is played in the city with a subway, Cincinnati, Ohio. Subway that never opened. And question number 5. In 1940, Igor Sikorsky performs the first successful single-rotor flight of what vehicle? That's in an itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny little helicopter. Move on to round number 2, Bands of Brothers and Sisters. Again, this round was written by our patron, Austin Sackett. Thank you so much, Austin, for your support. Question number 1, Closer. Where does the good go and Back in Your Head? That's my favorite band, Tegan and Sarah. Or, as one of you answered, Texan and Sarah. Yeehaw. Question number 2, Wonderwall, Champagne Supernova, and Don't Look Back in Anger. That is Oasis. I heard Don't Look Back in Anger at the grocery store a couple of days ago, and then I angrily turned around and yelled at Fruit. Question number 3, How Deep Is Your Love, Staying Alive, and More Than a Woman? If you didn't get this one right, it would be a tragedy. That's a bonus 4th song, because it's all the Bee Gees. Kokomo, I Get Around, and Wouldn't It Be Nice? Those are all songs by 3 brothers, a cousin, and their friend Al, the Beach Boys. And question number 5, The Wire, Gasoline, and Pray to God. If you follow us on social media, we gave you a hint by sharing a picture of these sisters. It's Haim. That's how it's pronounced. H-A-I-M, Haim. Let's move on to round number 3. Round number 3 is also written by our patron, Austin Sackett, and it's Balls to the Wall. Do with that what you will. Question number 1. Although Ronald Reagan implored Mikhail Gorbachev to tear down this wall on June 12, 1987, the complete demolition of the Berlin Wall was not completed until what year? 20 seconds. Question number 2. In the Pixar film WALL-E, what was the name of the company that produced the mysterious drink that gave the humans nutrients and hover chairs? Just to clarify, the drink did not give them hover chairs. The company did, along with drinks. 20 seconds. Question number 3. According to the teacher at the end of Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2, what food are you not allowed to eat if you don't eat your meat? 20 seconds. Oh, hey, that was 20 seconds. Time goes by so quickly. Walmart was founded by Sam Walton on July 2nd, 1962. In what southern U.S. state? And question number 5. In Breaking Bad, what was the alias used by high school chemistry teacher Walter White, inspired by a German theoretical physicist and one of the main pioneers of the theory of quantum mechanics? We all know him well. 20 seconds. That is it for round number 3, double or nothing. If you realize, just at the end of the 5th question, that the theme of this entire round was wall. All the questions had some form of wall in them. From Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2, to Walter White, and Wall-E, and also the other 2 questions. Again, a very special thank you to our patron, Austin Sackett, for writing that round. Big fan. Thank you very much. I don't know.
Just run out of things to say.
I'm just genuinely grateful. Let's move on to round number 4. Round number 4 is sports specialists. Look at all those sports specialists in the back. Like number 44. I don't know. Question number 1. Former Yankees closer Mariano Rivera was the last MLB player to wear what league retired number? We have a lot of numbers questions this game, I'm realizing. 20 seconds. Question number 2. In the strike-shortened 1982 NFL season, Mark Mosley of what team became the first and so far only place kicker to win MVP? What team was he on? Question number 3. When an NHL player scores a goal, assists on a goal, and gets into a fight all within a single game, they have successfully completed a what player hat trick? Question number 4. Regarded as the defensive coordinator of the 2008 NBA champion Boston Celtics, Tom Thibodeau is now the head coach of what team? And question number 5, our last sports specialist. In what sport are almost all but one of a team's competitors known as domestiques, providing support to one member and allowing them to draft, among other things? That is it for round number 4. Double or nothing. If you love to draft, whether that's fantastical, as in football or other sports, or slipstream-wise, like in NASCAR. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have more questions and more answers here on Fast Facts. Don't go anywhere. Hey, everybody, we're back. That was the break, and the break is over now. Quick announcements for you. If you want to support us, you can follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, at FastFactsLive. You can also support us on Patreon at patreon.com/FastFactsLive. And as you have seen, you get to write questions if you really want to. We'll have some more from Austin later on in the next few weeks because he's been a patron for a while, and technically you're allowed to write one category a quarter according to our Patreon rules. So if you want to do that, patreon.com/FastFactsLive. There's also a new episode of In Conclusion that came out on Monday. We were talking about the new film Ghosted with Chris Evans and Ana de Armas. And we will not be back next week. I will be on a boat, but we should be back in 2 weeks for another episode, if I am not mistaken. Am I right, Tom?
2 weeks from now, in
Yes.
June.
June 9th.
Yes. No. Oh,
3 weeks.
wait,
Yes?
June 9th is a Friday.
I mean, June 7th.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it from St. Louis.
Coming to you hot from the
Live
arch.
from the Gateway City.
Live from the banks of the Mississippi River.
I could,
Could you do it in? Could you do it while
on a riverboat.
tubing?
You don't want to be
Floating?
anywhere. You don't. Your body should not be anywhere close to the Mississippi River.
Oh. Why is it water then? I want to swim in the Hudson. Anyway, let's go over the answers for rounds 3 and 4. Balls to the wall. Emphasis on wall. Although Ronald Reagan implored Mikhail Gorbachev to tear down this wall on June 12, 1987, the complete demolition of the Berlin Wall was not completed until what year? That was the year 1994. In fact, the demolition of the wall didn't even begin until 89, I believe. Question 2. In the Pixar film WALL-E, what was the name of the company that produced the mysterious drink that gave the humans nutrients and hover chairs? That is by and large BNL Corp, whatever you want to call it. Bare Naked Ladies? Sure. Question number 3. According to the teacher at the end of Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, what food are you not allowed to eat if you don't eat your meat? That's pudding. And that was our Patreon exclusive hint. Question 4. Walmart was founded by Sam Walton on July 2nd, 1962 in what southern state? That was in Arkansas. Not yours, not his, ours. And question 5. In Breaking Bad, what's the alias used by high school chemistry teacher Walter White, inspired by a German theoretical physicist and one of the main pioneers of the theory of quantum mechanics? Heisenberg. Inspired by Heisenberg. I don't know the real guy's first name. Let's move on to round number 4, which is sports specialists. Former Yankees closer Mariano Rivera was the last MLB player to wear what league-wide retired number? He wore 42, which was retired for Jackie Robinson in 1997, I think, but he was in the league, and it was grandfathered in until he retired in 2013, 2014, something like that. Question 2. In the strike-shortened 1982 NFL season, Mark Mosley of what team became the first and so far only place kicker to win MVP? He played for the team that was then known as the Washington Redskins, now the Washington Commanders. When an NHL player scores a goal, assists on a goal, and gets into a fight all within the same game, they've successfully completed a what player hat trick? That's what's known as a Gordie Howe hat trick. A complicated man. Question 4. Regarded as the defensive coordinator of the 2008 NBA champion Boston Celtics, Tom Thibodeau is now the head coach of the New York Knicks. He was previously the head coach of the Minnesota Timberwolves, and before that, the Chicago Bulls. And question number 5. In what sport are almost all but one of a team's competitors known as domestiques, providing support to one member and allowing them to draft, among other things? That's in the competitive sport of cycling, bike riding, Tour de France, and other races. Let's move on to round number 5. Round number 5 is our toss-up round. It could be anything, but it's this. Question number 1. The region of mostly calm weather found at the center of a tropical cyclones is called the what? 20 seconds. Question number 2. What color is the field of the flag of the FAA? We all know this. You should. Question number 3. The city of Chicago gets most of its drinking water from what water source? Question number 4. What horse won the Preakness Stakes this year? I heard this on the radio, and I don't remember. And question number 5. Where's the Target headquartered? Where is Target headquartered?
There you go.
I got it. I got there eventually. And that is it for round number 5. Double or nothing if you're just a cool cat. Who knows? Who knows where the Target headquartered? That's important. Now it's time to move on to our last question. Our Hail Mary question. You can wager between 0 and 10 points in ChartyBot. And if you want a category for your wager, it is... Let's go film. The category is film. So do with that what you will. Like as I said when we came back from the last break, the next episode of Fast Facts will be in 2 weeks on June 7th. So mark your calendars. Throw a party. Throw a watch party. Let's throw a Fast Facts watch party, everyone. But you do all the work, and we will just show up for it, like the best parties. We're just waiting on one wager. And then we can go, okay, let's go and see this. The late, great Tina Turner portrayed the Acid Queen in what 1975 British satirical operetta fantasy drama film? A lot of genres. 20 seconds. And in case, how many days was Tina Turner alive for? 20 seconds. And that's all the questions. Rest in peace, Tina Turner. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have the answers and the winner of this week's Fast Facts Live, so don't go anywhere. Hey, we're back. Let's go over the answers and see who won. First, the answers for our toss-up round. Question number 1. The region of mostly calm weather found at the center of a tropical cyclone is called the Eye. Eye. In Scotland, it's called the Eye. All those Scottish cyclones. What color is the field of the flag of the FAA? As we all know, it's orange. Google it. Your eyes will burn. Question 3. The city of Chicago gets most of its drinking water from what source? It gets it from Lake Michigan, not the Chicago River. In fact, the city reversed the flow of the Chicago River in the early 1900s. You may remember that. It was a kind of a big deal. So they could send all their refuse to St. Louis.
Yeah, thanks for that.
You're
Also,
welcome.
Aren't they thinking about reversing it back? Isn't there a thing about that they're reversing it back, or that
They're probably thinking of it.
or lake levels are so low that it's going to reverse back?
I don't know, man.
I
Lake
think
levels are high. They've been high for a while.
Or is it the other way around? Are they too high that it's going to start reversing?
Well, I
thought
don't know.
I thought it was low. I thought the lake levels were too low that it started flowing back into the lake.
I'm not a river man. I don't know much about rivers.
Quote of the night. I'm not a river man.
Question number 4. What horse won the Preakness Stakes this year? It was won by National Treasure. Unfortunately, I wish it was won by the horse named Radiohead Buttered Popcorn Jessica McGee, but I think they scratched. And question number 5. Where is Target headquartered? Target is headquartered in Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where Target Field is, where the Minnesota Twins play. And the Hail Mary question, the late great Tina Turner portrayed the Acid Queen in what 75 film? That was in The Who's Tommy. And Tina Turner, we did not have a tie, but Tina Turner was alive for 30,496 days. Good for her. So, those are the answers. Now let's go to the leaderboard and see who won, see who lost, see who came right in the middle. First off, in 7th place with 0 points, it is ASAC Attack. That is our patron, Austin Sackett. He did not play, but we thank him very much. Question number 6. Solo now has 7 points. In 5th place with 14 points, we have Team Name. They were hovering around 1st and 2nd for most of the game, but the Hail Mary did them in. In 4th place, we have Tarzan's Boys with 19 points. Afraid of Grape Spiders has 23 points and gets the bronze. Lucy and Desi, 28 points. They get the silver medal, which means in 1st place with 36 points, it's Alaska or bust. Congratulations for winning. Since you won, you get either an Amazon gift card, a Creative Land Shop gift card, or the Cup of Champiosity. You know which one you want. You want the cup. Thank you all for playing this week. A very special thank you to our patrons and our patrons who contributed to the game. And the biggest thank you of all to Tom for producing the show.
Thank you for hosting.
You're welcome. We will be back in 2 weeks with another episode of Fast Facts Live. So mark your calendars and call your friends. In the meantime, everybody stay safe and have fun. Bye-bye.